Let's get to updates on Russia-Ukraine crisis now. The U.S. Congress is not expected to pass any additional funding for Ukraine before the new year, as lawmakers remain divided over support for almost two-year conflict. The Senate has remained in Washington this week in the hope of a last-minute deal. Nick Harper gets us details from Washington.
Senate Democrats and Republicans have confirmed they do not expect a deal will get done before the end of this year, leaving Ukraine in an uncertain position heading into 2024. In a joint statement, negotiators said they were making encouraging progress, but that challenging issues remain. Namely, the Republican demand that Ukraine funding needs to be paired with additional funding to beef up security at the US's southern border with Mexico. Republicans say tougher immigration controls are needed to prevent tens of thousands of migrants crossing the border illegally every week. A visit to Washington by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky earlier this month failed to elicit a deal, with Republicans refusing to budge despite Zelensky's in-person plea for more help. The US is Ukraine's biggest backer in terms of financial military assistance. President Joe Biden has been pushing for Congress to pass roughly $61 billion of new aid for Ukraine. Washington and Kiev have warned that Ukrainian troops are fast running out of supplies to continue their fight against Russia, with warnings that Moscow could win if new support is not approved by Congress. Nick Harper in Washington, reporting for DD India.